I wore a bunch of absolute must-tries in my collection last week. Let's jump right into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and we are back with another weekly wears video where I go over every single fragrance that I wore for the 7 days previous. So if that is content that you guys want to see more, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Let's jump right into the list, starting with Sunday. This fragrance I wore to my second daughter's birth. I will always have a scent memory tied to it, and it just so happens to be my favorite from this particular line. Scent I'm talking about is Prada Lunar Rosa Black. And this is essentially a soft, powdery amber, super sexy, great atomizer, perfect for date night, memorable. Okay, so the first time I tried this scent, I wasn't crazy about it. I didn't dislike it. There was a lot of hype behind it. Wow. I wish you guys could smell this in the air right now. This stuff is fantastic. 10 out of 10 for me. Absolute 10 out of 10. Must try, must own. It's just incredible. It's not going to blow you away immediately because of the hype train. It's super hyped. A lot of people talk about this one. I don't think this is discontinued, or it is getting discontinued. It's a shame because this is their best. Some of the others in the line smell like other things that you've smelled before. This one, however, doesn't smell like everything else that you've smelled. It is unique for this line. So it stands out in that sense. Above average performance. You can spray heavy. However, keep in mind that even when you go nose blind to it, people are still going to be able to smell you. It's powdery. You need to like powdery fragrances. Be aware of that ahead of time. Just incredible stuff. I find myself wanting to wear this more often than not. And this is the time of year that I reach for this one the most, when the weather gets cooler. I see this as an evening scent, but this is one that I would wear day and night. Great transitional scent for me, and just super easy to grab. And like I said, super sexy. So if you're going on a date, this one is a contender. Prada Lunar Rosa Black. This next one I actually had in my collection, sold off because my wife hated it. But she hated it because she's not a massive fan of vanilla fragrances, and this has it in spades. Scent I'm talking about is Club Black from MercedesBenz. Vanilla and incense combo that is, for the price here, unbeatable. This is another casual and cozy cold weather gem. It is, as I said, super affordable. So if you can find it when it's in stock, it's usually around 40, 45 bucks. Grab it. Worth that price. It just has this sense to it, this like thing that it does. It will remind you slightly of something like By the Fireplace from Maison Margiela, although there's really no woods in this one. It's a little smoky, again, probably from that incense, but this is a pretty simplistic fragrance. The vanilla here is sweet. It's partly why my wife didn't like it. She said it smelled like frosting to her. I don't personally get that. I think I get a good amount of smokiness from this and incense to offset some of the sweetness from the vanilla. This smells so good on clothes in its sillage. Unisex. I think the ladies can get away with this one as well. Just another sexy fragrance, and Mercedes, probably their best fragrance, in my humble opinion. I get pretty good longevity from it. If you spray your clothes heavy, it's gonna last all day. Mercedes-Benz Club Black. Shout out to my friend Danny Bell for sending this next one over. I just did a first impressions video of it last week, so if you've not checked out that video, be sure to do so. Scent I'm talking about is Ralph Lauren's Purple Label. And look at that bottle. I just absolutely love this color purple here. Incredible, super classy looking bottle. And it fits that aesthetic that I think the Ralph Lauren line is going for. Their high-end designer line, the Purple Label line. Not the best atomizer, and doesn't matter. This stuff, man, in the air, you immediately get this authentic, earthy fruitiness from the blackberry. Blackberry here is an absolutely stunning note. They do it beautifully. It's fruity, but earthy at the same time, like you just plucked it from the stem. Super authentic smelling. This scent is available right now on Ralph Lauren's website. I guess for a while it wasn't available. It was harder to get. This was one on my list for a long time, one that I wanted to try. I'd only planned on grabbing a sample of it, but Danny was kind enough to send me a full bottle, and I'm so happy he did, because this one, the day I wore it, I grew to love it even more than my first impressions. This just has an effortless, put together feel to it. It smells classy. It smells elegant. It's versatile. You can wear this to the office. You can wear this out at night. It is different than anything else in my collection. I know a lot of people compare this to Bleecker Street from Bond Number 9. I have not tried that fragrance, but yeah, and you can tell that this one sort of set the stage for fragrances like Creed's Aventus. I would imagine they probably looked at this fragrance, not that it smells like Aventus, but there's, again, the structure. When we talk about the structure of a fragrance, it will remind you of what it's doing really well. It opens fruity. It opens a little bit earthy. It has this masculine touch to it, this effortless, elegant feel. How can, we want to make a fragrance that can be worn in any situation. I want to say they even market this to middle-aged guys, but it doesn't smell like it's for an old guy. Not at all. I think a young guy could pull this off, 20s, maybe not high school, because I think in high school, you're going to probably want to wear something a little more attention grabbing, a little sweeter. And the only drawback is the performance. It just felt like it didn't perform that well on me. Maybe 5 or 6 hours I got from it, but I'm happy with that because I love the scent. I think the scent is just incredible, and this one is going to get a lot of wear from me. So thank you, Danny. I appreciate it. Ralph Lauren, Purple Label. Another friend of the channel, my man Sal, sent this next one over. Thank you, Sal, so much. The scent I am talking about is Mask Milano's Tango. Smooth amber and sexy, spicy cardamom. Incredible atomizer. Wow. Love the atomizer on here, and I love the amber here. It is so damn good. There's a cumin note. Not going to be for everyone. The cumin adds an edge to this. When you think amber fragrances, a lot of times they pair that with a vanilla note. That's not here. The amber really the cardamom in here offers a fruity spiciness. So the little bit of sweetness that you get off of the top, that little bit of fruitiness, it's really reined in. It's tame. That's probably coming from the cardamom. The cumin adds an edge, makes it smell a little more animalic. This can start off a little harsh for some, but I think what happens as the fragrance, is sort of put through its paces as it dries down, it gets better and better. So really the magic here is in the dry down. I personally like the opening to the end, but I think the average person who might not own a lot of fragrances or has not smelled a lot of fragrances opens a little harsh, but dries down exceptional. And for me, the dry down is everything. That is what you are left with for the life of the fragrance, for most of the life of the fragrance. Another amazingly, impossibly sexy fragrance. So I had wanted to try fragrances from Mask Milano for quite some time. This is true niche level amber. And oh man, it smells incredible. You guys need to test this one. I will try to link it down below. If they have samples somewhere, I will link samples, but because this is on the pricier side of things, but absolutely incredible. Almost dropped it. So just ecstatic to have this in the collection. Thank you so much, Sal, for sending it. Mask Milano's Tango. On Thursday, I reached for the fragrance that I actually picked up on my last rack store pickup. Scent I am talking about is Chrome United from Azzaro. And you guys never cease to amaze me. You nailed it with some of your assessments on this fragrance that I missed in my first impressions. I didn't make the connection, and I should have. This is a super relaxing fragrance. Performance is lackluster. Doesn't last that long. Wish it lasted longer. Again, Azzaro Chrome fragrances aren't known for their longevity. However, this is the ideal out of the shower fragrance, ideal spray your pillow at night, super relaxing, in the same vein as something like a Star Walker from Mont Blanc, or even to some degree like a Nautica Voyage. It reminds me slightly of that scent. I don't know what it is, and unfortunately I don't pick up a lot of the tea note in here. A lot of you guys get a black tea note. I personally don't, but nonetheless, this is a super easy grab. I know this is going to be perfect for the high heat weather, super hot. If you are looking for a budget, mass appealing summertime scent that is also calming and relaxing and great for out of the shower and just chilling around the house, this one you need to consider. Again, performance lackluster, but there are just some fragrances that I don't care. And this is one of them. This is great. And as a matter of fact, I'm probably going to give this one away. This one, I have 10,000 subscribers. I want to do a giveaway. I'm going to be giving away 2 fragrances. I'm going to be giving away Chrome United from Azzaro, and I'm also going to be giving away Lacoste L1212 Blanc Eau Intense. These are 2 fragrances that I picked up in my last 2 rack store hauls. So be sure to check out the description down below for all the rules on how to enter. I will be giving away those 2 fragrances. Thank you guys for all your support. Chrome United from Azzaro. So on Friday night, it was my buddy's birthday. I met some friends out after work and I wore this fragrance. My friend thought I smelled like suntan lotion. I don't know what the hell he was smelling. Scent I'm talking about is African Leather from Memo Paris. Love this bottle. Absolutely love the bottle. Super sharp looking bottle on the shelf. Okay atomizer. This one is a warm, sweet, spicy cardamom. This walks the line of leather and spice. And it's a blurred line because I do get leather here, but I also get spice. So it's just as much of the part of the scent as the leather is. So although leather is in the name, this is a super cardamom forward fragrance. There's earthy touches here from the vetiver and the patchouli. The leather and spice, perfect combination. Match made in heaven. Amazing scent. There's a reason why this is a masterpiece. So hailed as a masterpiece, 10 out of 10 fragrance for many. Incredible. Great longevity. Performance projects for hours. You're going to be getting just waves of this. And again, it got me attention. Now, albeit you can, consider someone saying you smell like suntan lotion as a negative. I don't consider it a bad thing, but overall, the fragrance, so happy to have this in the collection. This is probably in my top 10. I do have to do a top 10 list soon, guys. It's going to be very difficult to pick 10 fragrances if I had to choose just 10. Probably damn near impossible, but I'm going to try to do it for you guys. Overall, incredible fragrance. This is super classy, date night, event worthy. I see this as more of an evening out scent, and that's how I wore. I did wear it that day as well, but I also knew where I was going that evening, so I chose this fragrance knowing that. So yeah, definitely an evening out scent for me, going out with friends, date night, that type of thing. Ideal for that situation. African Leather from Memo Paris. Finally, on Saturday, I reached for what is quickly becoming maybe my second or third favorite from this particular house of fragrances. And as you guys know, I'm a fan of this house. Scent I'm talking about is John Vos X Artisan. And this is sweet, earthy, effervescent, masculine, gives off this spicy Coca-Cola vibe. It's long lasting. This is probably their best performing fragrance that I've tried in a long time. I don't really even need to overspray this one. The atomizers are terrible, like we know on all John Vos fragrances, but this one is just an absolutely incredible addition to my collection. I was pleasantly surprised when I first tried this, when I blind bought this and tried it. So it's a shame that this one isn't talked about as often as some of their more popular fragrances like Vintage and Artisan Pure. Those ones get all the love. This one gets zero love, but I'm telling you guys, day or night, this is perfect. Great transitional fragrance, office to evening. It's going to work beautifully for situations like that. And as I said, probably their best release in a while. I want to say this came out sometime in 2020, maybe 2021. But yeah, better than Teal, which was a more recent release from them. This beats it. This beats a lot of them. Absolutely incredible scent. Definitely give this one a try. John Vos XX Artisan. That's all I have today, guys. As always, let me know in the comment section down below what your weekly rotation was. Always love hearing what you guys are wearing. If you like what you saw today, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Hit that bell notification so you are updated whenever I upload new content. But until then, have a fantastic week, and I'll see you in the next video.